I ain't spitting off the top, I got no time for the nonsense. I'm spitting like I'm spitting a full clip out of my conscience. I got no time for the fakers and the hip-hop hanger-runners. They spit 116 and become faggot prima donnas. Too big for their boots, getting gassed up by their spars. You ain't superstars just cause you sold some CDRs. Big man on your record, pussy in the street. Heads for up your ass, looks like you just got trousers with feet. You can keep your UK hip-hop, money out to make good music. I ain't shady, I'm on the level, but I might just lose it. And a message to those who hate, don't put beef on my plate, cause I knock man's out in my face twice my weight. Don't let the boyish look fool you. Fucking school you, I'm like a starving pit bull off a chain. Now I'm gonna maul you, keep it raw with my rhymes. I ain't got time for lies. Even outside the booth, my nuts stay the same size. Got a lot of weight to carry, so they dangle to the dirt. And I bleed tears off remorse for those that want me hurt. On the real though, I'ma leave this fucking rap shit alone and go deep into something that's affecting me closer to home. Baby mother's playing up, and there's a cunt that wants to extort me. Fraud squad on my case like an excess trying to court me. Got no time for none of them. I'm not gonna run from a handle business like a man. I got something for every one of them. Number one's for my baby's mum. Don't ever take my kid away. I'll book a flight to out of sight and really take the kid away. Number two's for the dude that thinks I got money up to my neck. Why don't you tell me where you are when you're phoning me with your threats? Number three's for the fraud squad. I ain't telling you shit. You're like a rubber that I come and get the fuck off my dick. I got an XX that keeps calling me every 10 minutes on my back. Heard I got signed to a major, now she wants me back in a sack. Maybe in her mind she sees me as a free meal ticket. I no longer do chicken head so we can't kick it. Mind games are in my past, now I strictly lay pipe. If a girl's fit, she gets a D on any given night. Call me the one-hit wonder, cause some girls turn liability. I've been hurt before, so I keep my emotions under lock and key. Enough about the yachts, let me tell you about me. I step my game up, change gear now, I move at high speed. Been through a lot of shit and I fight to my last breath. When life's gone, it ain't only you who sees death. I used to live for the days of you, but it's stupidity. Promoting an attitude in your raps is negativity. Plan for the future only stares you in your face. You can't run from it, so why not make it a better place? We'll all have kids one day, so think about where they're raised. We need to put our heads together, then in the future we'll be amazed. Yeah, this is S.Kalibre, aka Kubla Caliber, aka Bad News Brown, aka Cal Calloway, aka Slumdog Busy in here. Yeah, Salvador Cali, aka Papa Don. Yeah, you're watching Pride Vibes TV. Make sure you subscribe. I got into hip hop and rap music in a very early age. Like I was about 9-10 years old. I was still in primary school. Basically it was all through my cousin. My cousin used to come around my house with cassettes. Didn't have MP3s or CDs back then. Everything was vinyl or cassette. So he used to come around my house with cassettes and use my dad's twin cassette deck player to record, like dub the actual cassettes. And I would always get him to do me a copy. When he first started coming around, he was coming around with like music by Iron Maiden and In Excess and people like that, but that never really grabbed me. It was like only when he started coming with, like, you know, the hip hop cassettes and stuff, like that's when I started, you know, to pay more attention. It weren't even the whole music thing, it was just I was just drawn to it, like from like just the album covers and stuff, you know what I mean? Seeing Ice-T with a gold chain with a gun on it and a half-naked woman standing next to him, you know what I mean? So that's what kind of drew me into it, and from an early age I started writing and stuff, you know what I mean? I started rapping at a very early age as well. Like I was quite young when I wrote my first rap. I think I was about 11 years old. We had a talent show at school, and I wrote a rap about every kid in my class and what secondary school they was gonna go to. So I mean, ever since I started listening to hip hop, I started writing like straight away. Like, I mean, it started off by copying other artists' lyrics, like people like Ice-T, and changing their name, putting my name in there, and then eventually, like, you know, there was other avenues that kind of got me more interested into hip hop. Like when I was young, it was just the cassettes going our price and places like that, just grabbing a cassette and stuff. You know what I mean? But then it was basically, yeah, I started getting into hip hop through magazines, Hip Hop Connection magazine, Yo MTV Raps, listening to Tim Westwood, and Max and Dave and people like that. So, yeah. My journey. From a young age, I always wrote lyrics, and it was only round about 2000. Yeah, I had a friend called Architect who linked me up with a guy called Mike S, who you probably all know as Slap Up Mill now. Yeah, they hooked me up with him, and that's when I started recording. Basically, and then I kind of got some of my old friends involved. I got Abstract involved. Then we linked up with Gemini, Frisco Dan, and we sorted out a group called the UTI Crew. We recorded a whole album, but we didn't put it out. After that, you know, everyone kind of started locating to different areas and stuff, and me and Slap Up Mill wanted to still carry on making music, so then we formed Hard Living, put out a single, was doing shows and everything, got picked up by a label called Sonombre. They got us a distribution deal set up with Universal. Then we had quite a few problems with them, just trying to clear a sample and stuff, and the track got out, got on TV, radio, you know what I mean? We was on MTV Base, we was on Channel U, it was Channel AKA now, XFM, Radio 1, you know, magazines and everything. We'd done all that, you know what I mean? And but then after a little while, like the music, like the hip hop scene was kind of dying down, and you know, and then basically we just got back on it, you know what I mean? Just got back on it, and just doing us. I mean, just Google S.Kalibre, check out Pride Vibes. Yeah, man, check me out, Bandcamp, iTunes, Amazon, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, subscribe to Pride Vibes TV, this channel here, subscribe to it right now.